y'all thought I had problems, guess what? I do. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But anyway, welcome to my channel, guys. It's me, Daisha Shakila, and I wanted to make a video to talk about the hard parts of business that no one talks about. When you start a business, you expect for your company to start off slow. You know, you expect to be in the red for a while. You know, as a new company, you expect to, you know, struggle to make a name for yourself so that you can be as big as the Walmarts and not be mom and pop. You expect those things, but this video is talking about the unexpected of business, entrepreneurship, starting one. There are hard lessons that I, as an entrepreneur, had to learn. And my goal in making this video is to let new entrepreneurs and other business owners know you are not alone. And when I tell you business is tough, I have done everything from sell accessories. I had a company called Accessory World in which I sold accessories, and I now know why selling accessories it's really tough. Unless you're drop shipping, wholesaling, it is tough to make a profit. I've done Amazon FBA. I like that, you know. Again, still tough. I have sold shoes. I have drop shipped with Fragrance X and a lot of other companies. I've been a wholesaler. Like, you name it, I've done it. And I know you guys are thinking like, oh my God, she looks kind of young. Yes, I'm young, but I started off very young. I was raised by a lot of entrepreneurs, and as early as I can remember, they're like, start a business, start a business, start a business, you know? So it was always, you know, I even went to like an entrepreneurship summer camp, Rutgers University. It was a camp called Independent Means. So if anybody know what I'm talking about, Rutgers University, Independent Means, it was like a summer camp for women or girls at that time. Yeah, hit me up, let me know in the comments. Okay, back to this video. The hardest part of entrepreneurship that I feel like is not talked about, that is very stressful, I feel like when you first start a company or a business, or you're trying to build a brand, just know your family, your friends, your social media crew, they may not support you like they say they are. Now, everything is about market research, and you're studying the market for the sales outside of your family and friends, and you believe that when you start this business, your mom, your dad, your abuela, your pop, you know, like your friend that you talk to every day on Facebook, all the people that, you know, like your status on Instagram or Facebook, you think that they are going to like hit that buy button. They're going to be the first to hit the buy button. Let me tell you, you're wrong. A lot of people, when you share your business to your page, they're going to like it. You might get a few people to share it, but it's tough to get them to share it, and it's even tougher to get them to buy. And people are going to tell you like, yes girl, oh my gosh, I can't wait till you come out with your line, till you come out with your shades or your glasses. Like, I cannot wait for it. Yes. And guess what they're going to do? Absolutely nothing. They are not going to buy right away. When I started my Amazon FBA business, I thought that I could just, you know, promote to my audience, my friends, my 5,000 friends on Facebook, and out of promoting to all 5,000, I would at least get, you know, something, I even went as far to like inbox people. I created polls, like I did the most, and I had so many people in the comments like, yes girl, yes, I got you, I'm about to order today, yes, and nobody ordered. So I say all that to say, don't be hurt by that, because it took a hit. I took a hit emotionally. Like, why are they not supporting me? I wanted to give up at one time. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I knew not to spam people, because that's what some people will also try to do. I got a business. Check out my new music. Check out this, check out that. Like, support me, support me, support me. Every post is support me. That is a bad, terrible idea. People are just simply going to unfollow you but not unfriend you, because Facebook created that now, so it's a thing. Don't be discouraged when your family, your friends, the people that said they were going to support you, when they don't support you. Do not be surprised, do not be hurt, and do not quit. Do not let that break you. A lot of people, they think in their mind, I did too, and this is why I'm saying this, they think they have done all the research, they have marketed, they have advertised, they have done everything in their power so that when they do get that product, they're gonna hit the ground rolling, they're gonna be selling out every 6 months. You're not. And I know you're thinking, even some of your celebrities that are like, oh, we sold out overnight, oh, we almost sold out, 5 more to go. A lot of them are bluffing. That is a sale technique in itself, to say, oh, it's limited, it's almost gone, you better hurry up and get yours. Oh my God, it sounds so country. It's almost gone, you guys, hurry up and get yours, there's only 5 left. That is a sales tactic. They probably have a shitload more, excuse my language, but they do. And scarcity brings sales, so that's where they're going. Do not be fooled by that, because you might be looking at that thinking, oh my gosh, like it's so easy for them to sell this. Meanwhile, my product is way better and selling a lot less. Do not compare yourself or your business to other companies and other business. Some people have a team behind them as small entrepreneurs. Just don't. Another thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to family and friends, don't expect them to want to hear about all of the little details. I remember getting frustrated to the point where I'm like, why won't anybody listen to me? I wanted to talk about shipping. When I started Amazon FBA, I wanted people, I wanted to talk to those closest to me about doing power of attorney for shipping, because I hired a shipping crew because I had no idea how to get product from China to North Carolina, and it has to go through so many customs, and I was doing it by boat because by air was so expensive. And I just really wanted someone that I could talk to about that. I really wanted someone that I could say, oh my gosh, my product is stuck in New York, my shipping company is asking me for more money, what am I supposed to do? I needed someone desperately in my corner. And there are some people that might listen for the first few times. They might listen to you talk about the building of the product, the picking out of this and that and this, but after a while they're gonna get tired of hearing about it, and you have to be okay with that. And no, it doesn't mean that they don't love you or they don't care. They are human, so they are concerned more about their own lives instead of yours, and that's natural human behavior. People will listen to your difficulties and your problems, but most times they're thinking, I'm happy that's not me. Please let this girl shut up. I'm tired of hearing about this business and this company. They don't care about the little bitty details. Only you do, because you have invested the time, you have invested your resources, you have your heart into it. A business is like your baby. So don't be offended. Let me tell you, I was so offended. I wanted to cut everybody off. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I'm like, oh, all y'all fake asses. Like, I wanted to talk shit. But again, mind your reputation as an entrepreneur. That's going to be one of the hardest things to do. People are going to leave you bad reviews. People are going to trash talk your ads. Like, they're going to do the most, and you have to be mentally prepared for all of it. Now, Walmart, Target, Wendy's, they all get bad publicity sometimes, and they, you know, now it's like cute for companies to clap back, you know, but at one point in time that was not okay. Your company would not be clapping back at its consumers or anybody in the public, because it was like frowned upon. As an entrepreneur, you don't have clap back money just yet, so careful with those clapbacks. The second hardest part about having a business is when you tell people you have a business, they assume you are a free advisor. And you may be asking yourself, what is a free advisor? A free advisor is someone who is going to answer the phone anytime they call, someone who is going to tell them what they are doing wrong in their business, someone who is going to help them. And by help them, some people actually think that you yourself are supposed to physically go help promote their business, help work in their business, help market and advertise, like put money towards their marketing, their advertising, and actually like tell them A, B, C, D. Like, they expect you to put in the work for their business. And I think that's unrealistic. And sometimes as an entrepreneur, your time is so limited. But a lot of people are not respectful of your time. If they call you and they done called you more than once, they expect for you to pick up the damn phone. And you're like, I can't, I got this, I got a meeting, I need to see what's going on over here. When you're starting out, you're so limited. You don't have money to like buy a team. You don't have the resources to have a whole, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for. You just don't have a team. You're a one-man army. You're literally doing everything yourself. So when somebody comes along and they're like, do my stuff too, or hey, tell me this, hey, do that, hey. And time is one of your most valuable resources, because you can't get it back. You can't rewind time. You can't go back in time. If you waste it, if that moment passes you, you're done. And they say about 90% of businesses fail in their first year. That's the toughest year. So when someone finds out you started a business and they're like, oh yeah, hey, hi, come on over here, you know, help me with my business. What should I do? It's like, hey, I took the time to do market research to figure out what product I should do. How am I supposed to know what you should do? Like right now, you need to be putting in that work, trying to figure out what you should do. If you don't know how to do something, it's on you to find the answers to those questions, or find a mentor to help you, as I did. You know, this is a side note, like even as far, I remember when I first started working from home, a lot of people would ask me, oh, how did you get a work from home job? And I would literally give them the companies that hire work from home. Like, hey, Amazon does it, Teleperformance does it, like other things of that nature, they do it. And they'd be like, oh, can you send me the application? And not all the time did I do that, because I'm like, Google, duh, Indeed, duh. But sometimes I actually went as far as to send them the application. And then on top of that, they would say, can you talk to the manager? And it's like, wait, I don't actually work for these companies. This is a list of companies that hire work from home. I got you the information. What you do with it is up to you. Like, some people really want you to like hold their hand until they find the light. And when they find out you have a business, and when your business starts to pick up and be successful, okay, at this point I'm going on a whole rant about this. But anyway, protect your time. It's okay to help people, to advise people, to consult with people about their business as well, but do so in a manner that's not bogarting your life. And let me tell you one thing, when you're at family functions, cookouts, like where you just want to have fun with everybody, and you're the person with the successful business, a lot of people in your family will try to talk business, like, hey girl, hey, and you're like, okay, can I just, relax? I don't want to think about business right now. I just want to enjoy the day. Oh, and another thing that I have found that is so mind-boggling to me is that some guys, yes, like there's some guys that hit me up and they're like, oh yeah, you're beautiful, oh my gosh. And I'm like, oh my god, thank you. And they're like, oh, I would love to take you out. And then they say, I have a business too. I want to know how you can help me with my business. I see you have a successful business, so I'm thinking you could dang show help me. And you're like, no. Like, a lot of guys in this new decade that we're in, they seem to think that dating you gets them a free advisor and a personal assistant. And I'm like, okay, wow, I cannot tell you how many times I've had people try to talk to me, but not because they want to talk to me, because they just want to pick my brain. I even had one guy tell me that he needed me to work on his contracts. I'm like, dude, I'm not even a lawyer. You need a lawyer for that. What? So yeah, I've heard it all, and I'm like, wow, I cannot believe they just did that. So expect it from all angles is what I'm saying. That's the hard part, because sometimes you just want to be you just want to be, and I get it. That's why successful people hang around successful people, because you don't want to feel like people are only hanging around you for what they can get out of you. So anyway, the third hardest part of having a business is going to be the finances. Now, when you work for someone else, you don't have to worry about payroll. You don't have to worry about making sure that you keep the money coming in so that they keep a job. The pressure is real. A lot of people seem to think that they are going to hire an accountant, a bookkeeper, and then cover their eyes and run away. Like that accountant, but that accountant and that bookkeeper, you need to oversee them. You cannot hire a finance team and forget about your finances. There's a reason the government has a system of checks and balances. Now, when you hire an accountant, when you hire a bookkeeper, that helps you. Yes, it helps you with your business, but if they do something wrong, it's on you. So you need to make sure that you are still allowing yourself time to go through to figure out what's coming in, what's going out, what taxes need to be paid. Because guess what? If your accountant doesn't pay your taxes, do you think the IRS is gonna, say, oh, I'm so sorry, your accountant really messed up, you don't have to pay us? No. They're gonna penalize you, your business. They're going to charge you more taxes than you already had to pay. And let me say, When you're building a business and a brand, you do not want a headline that, hey, she didn't pay her taxes. Like, you don't want that. So be on top of your finances. Do not think because you have an accountant, because you have a team, that you are no longer responsible. That is the furthest thing from the truth. It's all on you. That leads me to my fourth point. The hardest part about having a business is putting together a good team. I mean, any business that wants to grow, any brand that wants to grow, you need a team. And people who are established, the best accountant, the best attorneys, they do not come cheap, and your business is growing. So you might not have the money to afford the best right now. You don't have that Trump money that he had. His lawyers literally, keep him out of a lot of stuff. Like, had he had bad attorneys, Trump would have gotten probably impeached by now. But he has a darn good team. You got to give it up to him. In his businesses before he became president, and even now, his team, they are some beasts. Like, I mean, he just be dodging stuff. Anyway, I say that to say, you do not want a horrible team. You need people that you can trust, and you need people that know what to do, and you need people that don't need constant supervision. Because what use are they if you have to constantly supervise them? If you're not watching them, then they're not going to work. You don't need those. Those are leeches, and they're going to cost you time and money, and you're going to fail. Because if you could do all this yourself, you wouldn't need them. And again, time is the most valuable resource and the most limited. So careful with your team, and do not be afraid to let people go if they're not working to the extent that you need them to work and perform. It's not personal, it's business. Like, hey, it's been real. I need to grow my business, and I don't feel like you can help me get to where I need to be. I've seen your performance, I've seen your work. It's not working out for me. I do wish you the best. I'll give you great recommendations. Thank you for trying. Have a nice life. I mean, maybe not in those words. That sounds pretty harsh, but it's the truth. You cannot allow friendships to cloud your judgment when it comes to doing what's best for the business. So I guess that's where that term, don't mix business with pleasure, comes from. Do not do it. Because if things happen, anything pops off, and you need to let some people go, you don't want to feel bad about it. I mean, you don't want, somebody reminding you at the Christmas party that or the Thanksgiving or family reunion that's coming up. You don't want your Aunt Mary trash talking you at the family reunion. Oh, Daisha did this, she fired me, now your mama and stuff. Like, you don't need that. So some people find that working with family works well for them, but working with family can cause conflict. So be careful with that. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave this. I'm kind of skating. I'm watching my words here, because I don't want to say that, like, don't work with family. I've worked with family before. I choose a lot of times not to work with family, and if I do work with family, it's like on a temp basis. I don't plan to, have them employed there long term. But a lot of my family don't understand my business as well. So I remember when I became a real estate agent, and I went to my mom and I'm like, yeah, I got my real estate license, like da, 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 da. And my mom, she's kind of like old school, so she's like, oh, okay, what is that? And so my mom is like, what's that? And I'm like, we sell and buy people houses. And then she's like, oh, when do you start? How much does it pay an hour? And I'm like, oh, it's an independent contractor, trying to explain. Some people just are not going to understand your business. And if you are building a brand, just know people don't understand that, or they might not agree with it. So yeah, it's kind of like telling your mom or your dad that you're gonna go be a YouTuber, and then they look at you like, sure baby, you can do anything you set your mind to, like, and you know they don't believe in it, you know that they don't see your vision. But yeah, keep at it, keep at the business, keep at it. The hardest thing about entrepreneurship that a lot of people don't talk about is that you can't be afraid to walk away. Failure is a part of business. So as an entrepreneur, I have failed. My accessory world business failed because it's cheap jewelry. And I bought it wholesale, and I was gonna break it down, and I was gonna sell this. But guess what? You're competing with Beauty World, Target, Walmart. You're competing with all of those companies, and yeah, and people are not willing to pay like but a few bucks. So to fail at business is okay. And if something is not working, pivot, walk away, take time. Do your work, do market research, figure out what's selling in the market right now, what's not selling. Don't be afraid to let it go. Whatever's not working, let that go, let it die, you know. But don't give up too soon. If you know something can work and you have your mind set on it, then do that. But know if something isn't working, when to let go and when to stop investing more resources to it. I guess it's like a catch-22, because you don't want to give up too soon, but you don't want to drain yourself and keep going towards something that's clearly not working. And what works for someone here might not work for you. So yeah, don't be afraid to quit. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to pivot. Those are the 5 hardest parts of entrepreneurship that I have found. So let me know what yours are. They may be completely different from what mine are, but I look forward to hearing them. And I know you guys have some stories to tell. Any entrepreneur that has been in business or has, you know, been at it for a while can tell you the story. So I'm ready to hear them. Let me know. Also follow me on Instagram if you guys want to. Like this video if you found value from it, and subscribe to my channel. You know, we're trying to grow over here, so I appreciate you guys, everybody that comments, everybody that has subscribed. I finally hit 150 subscribers on YouTube, and I know to a lot of people, they're like, that ain't shit. But to me, starting from zero, when you start something from zero, like you appreciate every little thing, every person. Like, so you're like, oh my god, another subscriber, thank you so much, let me, you know, buy your kids Christmas. I mean, I'm not even but anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is a long video, but I hope you found value in it, and I hope you have a great day. And I know you are, Aisha, these are fake, there's no lenses in here. I don't really wear glasses or anything, but